It's July 4th, 2020, 9:59 p.m. Happy July 4th, everybody. This is episode 948. I can see the fireworks from my apartment. I'm on a corner in my apartment building, and from here, I can see the fireworks coming from Central Park. I can't see Central Park, but I can see where the fireworks are coming. And our Central Park is not like New York Central Park. It's a shopping multiplex type thing. It's just a bunch of stores, and they have sidewalks, and there's geese outside, and they try to make it a park thing where people could go and hang out without shopping, whatever, but that didn't happen. So it's just really a whole bunch of big stores, small stores, like Best Buy and crap like that. Anyway, restaurants. And I can see the fireworks from there from my house. If you live here in Fredericksburg, you didn't need that description, but you know what I'm talking about. But so it's called Central Park, but it's not really a park. I've spent a minute on this. I don't know why. But I met one of my neighbors. I walked outside just to watch, and it's like the second time I've met a neighbor since I moved in here back at the beginning of March. And I was also watching the fireworks on TV. And now they're about to show Houston. I didn't know they were going to show other cities. What a pretty city, all the skylines. I like skylines. I got a thing for skylines. But they showed them from D.C. and New York City, and it really made me feel kind of, I don't know, I was smiling a lot watching it. It was like Springfield, Illinois. It just kind of made me feel some pride watching it a little bit, you know. But that's two cities I love also. So, I love Washington, and I love New York. But just seeing the fireworks over both of them made me wish I was at one of them. So, but then again, I'm also glad to be in my apartment right now. It's pretty cool. Well, I'm going to talk about that. Let's do some shout-outs, and we'll do this about the cartoons if there's any time. Robert Cotino said, well, a lot of Trump's SS also got it right, or was that his other indoor rally? I think it was this one. Oh, yeah, he's talking about catching the coronavirus. Took me a second, because it was from a day ago. Yeah, a lot of it is Secret Service. It was SS and Secret Service. Sorry. I was thinking about Nazis. So, yeah, a lot of the Secret Service got it. At least 8 members. A bunch of them got it in Arizona. It's fucking crazy. Jeffrey Trigger, I think this is your first shout out, Jeffrey. So thank you for commenting, Jeffrey Trigger. And he wrote 40 states showing increases, yay, with frowny face. So, yeah. It's bad. I did this cartoon about Washington, D.C. changing the name of the Redskins, and I have a prediction for you. They're going to change their name. And not because of any, like, social awareness or, like, it's time to do the right thing, stuff like that. If they say that, it's just going to be a bunch of bullshit. The truth of the matter is Dan Snyder, the owner, who's probably the worst owner in the NFL. He's had the team for 20 years. They've been to the playoffs like maybe 3 or 4 times. And always out after the first round. He's been saying for years there's no way he will ever change the name. And when somebody says never, watch out. Yeah, there's no never to that, because as soon as corporate sponsors say, you know what, we might pull the plug on this if you don't change the name, when the money starts flashing around, that's why Mississippi really got down to changing their flag. The Redskins will have a new name. I am more confident about that than I am about the NFL having another regular season again. Or at least this year, in 2020, I don't know. There's your cartoon, folks. Please leave a comment, and I'll give you a shout-out, just like Robert Cotino and Jeffrey Trigger got. You know you want one of those. Click the red button and subscribe. I should be playing my guitar this late, but I'm not really playing it that much. I'm just kind of kicking. Everybody, have a great 4th of July, or hope you had one. It's a bit late. Bye.